Hello everyone, this is Ajisha, Assistant Professor, Department of Management Studies, Rohini College of Engineering and Technology. Today we are going to see a very important topic called as training. On completion, the students will be able to understand the importance, process and methods of training. Employee training and development implies a program in which specific knowledge, skills, and abilities are imparted to the employees with the aim of raising their performance in their existing roles as well as providing them learning opportunities to further their growth. Development refers to the overall holistic and educational growth and maturity of people in managerial positions. The process of development is relation to insights, attitudes, adaptability, leadership, and human relations. So, first, let us see the importance of training. On the aspect of the organization, the first importance is better utilization of resources. So, the first importance says that you can use the resources in a better way, that is man, machine, material and money. Second will be it ensures less wastage with respect to resources and time. When a worker is skilled and trained enough, the amount of wastage will be less as well as the learning time will be reduced and the work will be performed in very less time. Third, increased profitability. It improves the performance of the employees, which results in increased profitability. The next will be employees learn new and improved tools of performing an activity, which helps the organization to survive, compete and grow in the market. Next is it results in a reduction in employee turnover, idle time and absenteeism. It also develops positive attitude in employees towards the work and organization as well as boosts their morals, which helps them adapt themselves to the changing environment. On the aspect of the employees, the first one is better career opportunities. Individual focuses more on career than a job. So the skills and knowledge acquired from training add to their resume. Second is improved performance is a sort of motivation of an individual which encourages them to perform better. Third, when an individual is trained enough, he or she will handle any situation or problem and deal with the challenges in a better way. Fourth, training makes workers machine or equipment friendly, which reduces the number of accidents during the process. The next is it helps the employees to stay up to date with the technological changes. Next will be results in job satisfaction and boost the employees' morale. So now let us see the process or steps involved in training process. So the very first step is identifying the training needs. So here training need is the difference between standard performance and actual performance. Hence it tries to bridge the gap between standard performance and actual performance. The gap clearly underlines the need for training of employees. Hence under this phase the gap is identified in order to assess the training needs. The second step is establish specific objectives. After the identification of training needs, the most crucial task is to determine the objectives of training. Hence, the primary purpose of training should focus to bridge the gap between standard performance and actual performance. This can be done through setting training objectives. Third step is selecting appropriate methods. So, training methods are desired means of attaining training objectives. So, after the determination of training needs and specification of objectives, an appropriate training method is to be identified and selected to achieve the stated objectives. Fourth step is implementing the programs. After the selection of an appropriate method, the actual functioning takes place. Under this step, the prepared plans and programs are implemented to get the desired output. So the next step or the almost the last step is evaluate program. So it consists of an evaluation of various aspects of training in order to know whether the training program was effective. And lastly, a feedback mechanism is created in order to identify the weak areas in the training program and improve the same in future. So the next is methods of training, where there are two methods: on the job training method and off the job training methods. So under on the job training methods, there are job rotation, where it involves movement of training from one job to another to gain knowledge and experience. Second is coaching. Under this method, the trainee is placed under the particular supervisor who functions as a coach in training and provides feedback. Third is job instruction, also known as step-by-step training, in which trainer explains the way of doing jobs to the trainee. Fourth is committee assignments, wherein a group of trainees are asked to solve a given organizational problem by discussing the problem. The next is internship training, under which theoretical and practical aspects are provided to the trainee. So, the next is off the job training methods, where the first is case study method. Usually case study involves any problems confronted by business which can be solved by an employee. Second is incident method. Incidents are prepared on the basis of actual situations which happened in different organizations, and each employee in the training is asked to make decisions as if it is a real life situation. The next is role play, wherein a problem situation is simulated, asking the employees to assume the role of a particular person in the situation. The next is in basket method. The employees are asked information about an imaginary company, its activities and products, HR employed, and all data related to the firm. He has to make notes, delegate tasks, and prepare schedules within a specified time. So this is in basket method. The next is business games. The trainees are divided into groups, and each group has to discuss about various activities and functions of imaginary organizations. The next is grid training, where it is a continuous and phased program lasting for 6 years. The next is lecture methods, where the lectures can be helpful in explaining the concepts and principles very clearly. The next is simulation, where an imaginary situation is created and trainees are asked to act on it. Management education, where present universities and management institutes give a great emphasis on management education. The next is conferences, where a meeting of several people to discuss any subject is called conference, and each participant contributes by analyzing and discussing various issues and which are related to the topic. So these are the methods of training. So on the job training and off the job training methods. I hope this video benefits you. Thank you.